last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, or a little while ago, I did a video where I talked about trends that I love but everyone else hates. And today we're going to be doing the opposite. So we're going to be talking about, I don't know why this is so confusing to my brain, but like trying to make sense of what I'm trying to say here. It's going to be about trends that everyone else loves that I hate. So I think we should just jump straight into it because I have quite a long list and I didn't think I would have this many things on my list, but I actually do. So one thing that I feel like everybody loves, especially on YouTube, this probably doesn't go for like in real life, but I watch a lot of YouTube, and so for me, when I say everyone, it's mostly like YouTubers, I feel like. Not all of these trends are like things that YouTubers like, but a lot of them are. So the first thing on my list is contour. I don't think that I have ever actually contoured my face in a way where I use a cool tone shadow to like chisel out and make myself look different and make my face shape look different. I don't think I've ever done that. Like, I just don't have the time. I just don't really care that much. To me, like, I want makeup to be fun, so I don't necessarily need everything to look better or to make myself look better than I really do look. Like, I don't hate my face. Like, my face is fine. My face is my face. I don't need to change the face structure of my face, and I simply just, I don't want to waste my time on it. I would rather take an extra 15 minutes doing my eyeshadow, which, let's be real, is what I always do, but contouring is just one of those things that I've never cared to get into, and I don't think I ever will. The next thing is probably going to be a little bit, not controversial, but I feel like so many people love this, and it's like the only thing that they ever do, and this is black in the waterline. I don't know what it is, I find black in the waterline just reminds me so much of when I didn't know how to do makeup, and so it just brings back bad memories, you know? I feel like everybody went through a phase where all they used was just black eyeliner in the waterline and nothing else, maybe a little bit of mascara, and it just looks so bad. And I always get flashbacks every time I watch like a movie and like the people in the movie or the TV show or a reality TV show. Whenever I see someone just wear black eyeliner, it just makes me cringe. And even though I do use it on a very rare occasion if I do some kind of a very dark smoky eye, but even then I tend to gravitate more towards like dark colored liners instead. And I think it's also because I have a very large eyeliner collection. Like, I have a lot of eyeliners, I have a lot to choose from, so for me, like, black is just not really ever what I want to use because I have so many other fun options. And you guys know me, I love my fun colors, and so black to me is just a little bit boring. I don't know, I've never been into black eyeliner, it just brings back bad memories. The next thing is something that I don't hate on other people. I actually think it looks great on other people, but for me, dewy skin is one of those things that just makes me cringe because I do have really oily skin, and so I can't imagine myself using dewy products on my skin. I don't mind like a dewy look, but dewy products on the other hand, I just can't. Like, I need something that's going to stay on my face and not break apart, so every time I see dewy skin, it just reminds me of oily skin, if that makes any sense. Like I said, I think it looks great on other people, but the thought of doing it on myself is just, it's just not a good idea. Something else that I feel like a lot of people have been doing lately, and I think that the person that I really I hate that she started this trend, and that is like cheek highlighting. Jaclyn Hill does this all the time, and I just don't think it looks good. Like, I don't think that highlighting, like in this spot right here, is very flattering on anybody. Like, it makes your face look more plump in a way that's not flattering, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think it's a good look personally. Like, it just looks weird. It's like the whole highlighting position. Like, this is fine, but when you bring it down like this and it's almost like backwards S, like, it just looks weird. And like, highlighting the cheek, stop doing that. Like, it's not a good look. I'm sorry. I don't know if other people do this. I see some people pull their highlighter down a little bit too far, and that's when you kind of get that little cast here, and it's just, I don't like it. Like I said, please don't be offended if you do any of these things. I hope I said that in the beginning of the video. My memory is so bad that I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago, but if you do any of these things, please don't be offended. It's just my preference, and I know that I do a lot of things that people don't like, and that's totally fine. Like, we don't have to all agree on makeup because it's not that deep. This next thing is something that I see so much, not only on Instagram, but also on YouTube. I feel like everybody who's been like a big beauty YouTuber for a while, people who are like in the millions, they love this trend, and that's using a dark brown lip liner with a very nude lip and a gloss on top. I don't like that look. I tried it in my previous video. I don't know if it's going to be my previous video. It was probably 2 videos ago. I will have that linked up in the corner, but I basically did that in a following an M Mitchell tutorial, and I hated it on myself. I just don't think it looks great. Even when you have like big plump lips, I just feel like it reminds me of like Pamela Anderson and like, I don't know what it is. It's just the whole idea of having a very nude lip with dark lip liner. It's not a good look in my opinion. The next trend that I see so many people absolutely loving that I hate, on myself at least, and that is sheer lip products. I think it's just because I don't like my lip shape. I don't like my upper lip. I have very pointed peaks on top, and so doing some kind of a sheer gloss or a sheer lipstick, it just doesn't give me like the lip line that I want, and I feel like I need to wear a lip liner with it. If I do wear a lip liner, it's totally fine because I can change the shape of my upper lip, but using any kind of sheer lip product on its own for myself on my lips, I just don't think it looks that good. And also I don't have very even pigmentation on my lips, so I need something that has a little bit more coverage to it so that it looks smooth and it doesn't look like patchy. I don't know, I think it's just because of my lips that I don't like that trend. I wish I could pull it off, like it's such an easy and effortless look, but I just don't really think it suits my lip shape, and that's basically why I hate it. So a lot of these things I don't like because I don't think it suits me and it's not for me, and that's why I don't like the trend. The next trend that I just don't really get on board with, this is something that I feel like we've seen a lot in the last year, and this is eyeshadow toppers. I just don't understand them. I think it's just because I want more of like a metallic finish to my shimmer shadows, and I don't really want to have to put down one shadow on my lid and then have to top it with something else. And if I use a topper on its own, it's too sheer and it doesn't really cover like whatever I have in my crease. I can see toppers being helpful if you're just doing a bit of a smoky eye and you're putting a matte all over your lid and then topping it like with your finger with a topper shadow. That's probably fine, but that's just not how I do my eye makeup. So topper shades, to me, I'm just never blown away by them. I always think that they are so sheer and they are just not impactful enough for my liking. But like I said, I'm sure if someone is really into like more soft looks and very simple looks, topper shades are probably beautiful and you love that very subtle sheen that it gives, but it's just not for me. I don't want to waste my time with a topper shade. Like, I want something that's very in your face, and if it's not in my face, I'm just disappointed. The last thing on my list is probably not going to come as a surprise to anybody, and I'm going to be very specific here, and this is an eyeshadow color type shade that I just don't like, and I don't know if I would call this a trend, but it's definitely something that everybody seems to love, but I really hate that, and that is bronze eyeshadows. I mean, is there anything more boring that you could put on your eye than a bronze eyeshadow? And to me, a bronze eyeshadow is one of those kind of weird saturation in colors where you really have to use it all over your lid. You can't really use it in the outer corner of your eye. At least I don't really prefer using shimmers in the outer corner of my eye, so like, I don't know, I guess you could put like a little bit in the middle of your eye and then put something lighter in the front portion, but like a bronze eyeshadow, it just doesn't really go with any other colors than nudes, and I just find it to be so incredibly boring. I understand there's a time and place for a bronze eyeshadow. Maybe if I'm going to a wedding or something. Even if I was going to a wedding, I wouldn't wear bronze eyeshadow. Who am I kidding? There's literally no occasion where I would feel like I would have to wear a bronze eyeshadow. So for me, I don't need that in any palettes. And like I said, I know everybody loves it, which is why it exists so many places and basically in every single palette ever. But it's just, I don't care for it. Let me know down below if you have anything that you would like to get off your chest and just put into the world that you hate that everyone else loves. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching this video as always. If you want to see some other chatty videos that I have, here's a few more. And if you're new, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next one.